Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sasha. I'm the Plannering Platypus. And today we're going to talk about vertical versus horizontal. If that sounds interesting to you, stay tuned. All right, so first of all, okay, so this is my Hobonichi Weeks Mega, and this is my Sterling Ink N2V. This is horizontal and this is vertical. They're same size dimension wise. There's probably more space in the N2V because it doesn't have like the quotes. So I think the grid is maybe a tiny bit bigger. I don't know. I can find out. You can find out. That's pretty easy. Okay. First of all, I want you to look at this beautiful floral study. Sorry about the light. I'm going to put my hand here, but you can't really see the floral design, can you? Okay, ignore the light. This is actually the same floral design by Floral Study. I'm sorry, it's called Floral Study by Allie Brown. And I think it's just beautiful. It's just flipped, right? So look at that. Can you see this? It's the same. The covers are different. The Weeks cover is from Hobonichi. I think I got this on Jet Pens. And this one for the 520 page full N2. I got this cover from Salty Katie and it fits perfectly. This one, and I didn't realize it. I didn't read very closely. Sorry, those are my dogs growling. They're just playing, and they just love to play roughhouse when I film a video. Sorry. So this particular cover is like a pink sparkly cover, which I'm not positive that I love, but it fits beautifully and it works really well. This is a Midori, I think they're called a belt lock. And so I just stuck the back on, with the Velcro, and then the front on, and I made sure that there was going to be plenty of room in case my planner got fluffy, and it doesn't usually because I don't use a ton of stickers. So those are the two differences. Okay, so what am I talking about today? Let's get down to it, okay? Horizontal versus vertical. I want to love this. I want to love my Mega, and I do love it. It feels perfect in my hand. I love it, except for the fact that I hate that it's horizontal. Right? You all know what this looks like. What I do love about it is that there's this page here. So here's my week here, and here's page for notes, plus using the back for whatever I need, okay? So if you have watched any of my videos, you will hear me complain, right? So I'm a personal trainer. I teach fitness, I teach Pilates, I teach gyrotonic. That means I have many appointments when I'm lucky, right? I have many appointments during the day, and they don't fit on this, right? It just doesn't work for me because, first of all, I have more appointments than lines, right? And then when I try to break it up into sections, right? Here's me trying to break it up into two sections, 6 a.m. to 12 and 1 to the evening. Actually, I don't think I finished up this. Did I? No, I didn't, right? And I didn't finish this week. That's why it actually looks like it's fairly decent, right? Didn't work for me. I had this, tried this. This was the same except even smaller because I had my morning and then I had my night, and here was supposed to be my I don't know, actually, now that I look at it, no. This was supposed to be morning, afternoon, and evening. I try not to plan anything in the evenings that I had my tasks here, right? It's just a mess. And then I was like, okay, I'll try to work the vertical, right? And then this was okay, except I had to keep turning this, all right? Yes, no, I cannot find planner piece, right? I just, unfortunately, just I love the cream color paper. I know a lot of people hate that, but I love the cream color paper. I love how my ink, and I'm just talking about regular friction pen or or a Uni Plus or Sarasa Dry. I love the ink on this paper. It just really works beautifully, okay? But it's a mess. And it's an absolute mess. So I don't know what, I was just trying different things, right? So it doesn't work for me this way. All right. What does work for me is the verticals of, let's get to this week, okay? The verticals, and I will tell you why I'm a vertical planner and I just cannot do the horizontal, okay? First, I mentioned it already, I'm an appointment-based person, right? I have to look at this and say, oh wait, I can fit a client in here, for example. Whereas if I look at sorry, I should do this, right? If I look at this, I can't really say that I can fit an appointment in here. I can fit a client in here, it doesn't visually work for me to do that, right? Here, let's take this, right? Here, this is when I was using actual boxes, which I did not do for this week, right? This is very, very clear to me. I have time here. What can I do here? Well, you know what? I need to fill that in with, say, commuting, because I have to drive from one place to the other, okay? But, I have time, in here, right? Maybe I need to have lunch. Maybe I need to run errands. Maybe I need to pick up my dogs or walk my dogs. All of this needs to go in my planner. Otherwise, my planning is incomplete, literally incomplete. All right. So here this week, I made little circles and little arrows, and I did not write in things like walk the dogs. But I do need to, because they're a big part of my existence. They get walked 4 times a day. Morning, breakfast, right? Lunch, dinner, and last walk. Right? They're huge dogs and they need to be out. So that's why I can see what my day looks like here. Now, for some people use their weeks as just like to-dos, and I don't have that as an example here, but I've seen people do that, right? Just use it as to-dos, and it's beautiful, and they use trackers, and I don't. Okay, so it's the time delineation that's very, very important to me, right? Because you can say the more clients I take, my income goes up, okay? Or I need to know how many clients I can take before I go insane for the day, right? So that's one thing, right? There's the other thing, and so I've got like a couple of reasons why I'm a vertical planner. There's space. There's space in here, whereas here it's just jam-packed. Even though there is some quote unquote white space, it's jammed packed, right? It's just really hard to work this way. Oh, sorry. Here's a previous spread where I had my appointments here, right? And still this did not work because this is like on the hour. And if I can squeak out 30 minutes where I can eat, or 30 minutes where I can work on business stuff, or 30 minutes where I can just relax, right? I need to find it in here. This was an example of a to-do list, right? And I can see why people love the weeks for to-do lists, right? It's very lovely to be able to say, oh, look, 2 o'clock, call Wendy. All right. So I found that there was just not enough space here, but here there is space, right? I always draw some sort of line around 9 o'clock p.m. because I refuse, actually, it's not that I refuse, my brain is mush by then, right? So I don't plan anything after that. I barely plan anything around the 7 o'clock hour. And I can do my to-dos here. I can also use, the back pages, all right, to do that. So that is reason number 2. Reason number 3, look at this. There's a visual end to my day. Maybe it's 9 o'clock. Maybe it's, 7 o'clock. I don't do anything else. Yes? There is a visual end to the day. If I look at my, let's see, right? If I look at my weeks, and this was like 6 to, I don't even remember how this worked. 6 to 9? Okay, I don't know, and I don't really care. See how confusing this is? There's no visual end to my day. Like, I get to here, and it's just like, what's happening here, right? There's still things that are on my schedule, or it looks like it's on my schedule. I don't get it, okay? Right? And then I would say number 4, and maybe the most important thing, I got an appointment with the doctor, and the doctor's booked up until September. And I said, oh, okay. So I'm going to find my September, right? And boom, I can put in that appointment, September 3rd at 4:30? 4:30, okay? If I was in my weeks, I'd have to go find September 3rd, right? And I wouldn't know what I'm doing with this spread. Am I making into 3 columns, morning, noon, night? Am I splitting into 2 columns and having my tasks here? I don't even know. Or if I'm just writing my appointments across, like, would 4:30 be in the middle? I don't know. Thursdays, I start my days at 6 a.m. Where would 4:30 lie here, right? So I found it almost impossible to plan ahead in my weeks. I know a lot of people are like, well, you can go to your month and, put it down, boom, here we go, appointment, doctor's appointment, and put it here. But that's just not really how I work. I will refer to my monthly pages, but really not a lot. I've got to work on my weekly section, right? So as much as I love, and I'm stubbornly holding on to it, I just love it so much, I have to put it away. Because this is the thing that is actually working for me. I have been making like a, like a weekly dashboard, right? This is like my daily. I can look at this and this is what I'm doing daily. And I look at this and I look and I see, oh, okay, I've got a water delivery on Monday, for example. And, I have to pick up my dog's ointment, which I did do, and I filled that out. And I even gave myself some space to make a little tracker. And I'm not a tracker person, and I think looks horrible, and I'm not thrilled with it, but I'm gonna finish this up. I even put in like a invoice that I have to pay here. So this really does work. Having said that, I put in an order for a Sterling ink N2V. That is the traveler's notebook or standard size, which is longer than this, right? So it will have more room. It is also a vertical, and I did also get the full year, so I will use the pages in the back. And I'm gonna try that out and see if I'm gonna like it and use it for 2025. I mean, really, I could be okay with this, and I may stick with this because it fits in my bag, right? It's small enough to fit in my bag, and I can take it with me because things that I do, I write down programs that I create for my clients, my personal training clients, and I have my book with me. Okay, so these are the 4 reasons why I'm a vertical planner and I need a small planner, like a week size planner. I am looking forward to the standard size, traveler's notebook size, but it's not gonna fit in my bag, and I don't wanna get a bigger bag. So I'll let you know how things go, and thank you very much for listening to me. I'll see you soon. Bye.